thing. This freighter they're on is like a city floating in space. That's when they have to start rowing faster because he's playing the tuba faster. And this is like the city on the freighter. There's a mechanical hand that goes down to the planet. The hand comes in. I didn't have to draw the background again, of course. I put the little shorthand. So the hand's slowly going. And I'm showing all this, and it's going so slowly to just give you an idea of how large this ship is. You know, see there? That shot of them rowing. They slowly go across. That's pretty loose. Oh, the gnome, he's crying and he gets hit and knocked down by the oar. It's a little joke. Funny. Here's a good one.
What are we looking at here?
These are... They're arriving on an island through an ice wall delivered by a hand of a god. They're in the fist. The hand opens, and you see, you have to set up the shot. Again, you have to set up this shot, but here I don't have to. And I just put a note, the hand opens. It's a motorcycle spinning out. They're headed across the countryside. I'm putting a note to where they're gonna exit the shot out. They come in and go out here. I guess that's important. I'm telling you, this vehicle and these characters will come in here and go out there. I didn't have to draw them slowly coming in and going out. It was understood because of the shorthand. They're going over a fallen log as a bridge. And it's just a little action shot. I didn't really have to get into detail with that because it's understood that it's the motorcycle drawn out before. And they arrive at an abandoned garden. There's more. They're hopping back on and leaving. And this, I really wanted to draw it out because I wanted it to look exactly a certain way. And I drew out that shot that's going to go up as they go out. But all of this I was allowed to make up. You know, I said I want them to be on a motorcycle. I want them to go to a garden. They told me they had to be on an island. But this program, we're going to have a podcast, a pre-recorded podcast interview inside this program. And I told you, like, it's almost giving me more freedom because I don't have to write what they're saying or think about that. I just get to, hey, we're going around and they're doing stuff. They told me they'll be on an island. And then in the pitch meetings we go over, like, well, does this work? Does that not work? We're all learning, though. It's such a new way to do it. Everybody on staff is like, we were refining the process as we went along. Like, their pre-recorded podcasts sometimes were too long. And at the beginning we were trying to fit the whole thing in there. And we had to start editing it down. This is a joke. I don't know if the joke made it in the episode. Some cats with a stretcher. They sweep another cat onto the stretcher and take him out. So robot arm I drew out changing into this. There's a cat nursing kittens that wants to throw a snowball but gets caught and doesn't throw the snowball. Yeah, please note that I specifically put a note that I want the tails of the kittens wagging as they're nursing. We're not going to show the face. That went over very well on the pitch. I made that up. Oh, yeah. That's where the injured cat, he was injured while he was welding. this is so this is a good example. They're talking as they're exploring a giant ship on the ocean of a drowned world that's run by a crew of cats. They're having that pre-recorded podcast about spirituality and real conversation topic, and I was allowed they're exploring the ship. Go nuts. So they walk into the galley. The cats are making spaghetti. They leave. There's a cat painting a clown. They just let me do that. They paid me to do that. Yeah. But you see what I mean? It's almost more freedom. Because
yeah,
what could two guys be doing while they're having a conversation? Well, whatever I want them to do. They're in like a little gondola type thing, going over a large garbage dump, and there's workers down there. And this is a little sheriff octopus, and this guy's driving the gondola, and he thinks it'll be funny to slowly spit on somebody there, and he notices, and please don't do that here. Slurp it back up. Funny. There's this guy, he's kind of a villain neighbor, and he has one leg, but one of the other legs is his son's leg, and he holds up his leg, and this leg jumps off of his leg and wants a donut, and goes feral eating the donut, and oh look, he's satiated and satisfied, but he grabs him and puts him back on as his leg. The son's name is Leg. Oh, that was Penn. Penn thought of that, but I got to draw it.
they're so specific. All these drawings are like the backgrounds, those characters, the slaves who are rowing. I mean, they're so specific.
Only my boards look like this, which is I could be easier on myself, but I can't help it. I want it to be like, I want it to look a certain way. So